All right. About time. I mess with the volume every time. Sorry about that. Turn this back off. All right. Yeah, isn't that cool underneath the black light? That looked pretty sweet to me, I think. But let me get this light back on. So yeah, let's finish these coasters, shall we? Oh my goodness gracious. I had one heck of a night, man. I was dealing with some really crazy terminids. Wait, what were you just saying? Okay, got you. Do what you gotta do. Oh, sorry. When I'm done, I keep hitting the tripod. When I'm done, what do I hit? What's just that? Any, only the ones that are bright green. I got you. And then that's just ends it, right? Then we're good. Okay, sweet, sweet. Okay, figuring this stuff out still, folks. All right, moving it again. Here, let me situate this much better. There we go. Get my chair right up in there. Finish these coasters, but before I do that, look at this. Oh, wait, hold on. What were you trying to do? Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Well, I was going to.
What? Going to what? Okay, got you. Well, let me get my paints ready then. Where's my bottle cap? Where'd that go? There it is. My bottle cap right here. So we did yellow off these ones. Let me move these out of the side. Move these to the side. So what comes after yellow? Green, yellow, orange. Let's get that orange on there, shall we? I'm hoping this stream to get these darn coasters done. That's the point of this stream currently. I might stream later, because later I'm going to be making trees. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but that's the plan. Make a bunch of little tiny trees, like pine trees, and little tiny, like apple blossom trees and different colored trees. Something maybe you'd see out of Dr. Seuss. And yeah, I'm gonna paint them. Well, not all of them. Some of them are gonna be just regular clay. That's it. No other paint. But they're gonna be really tiny, and I have to make a crap ton of them. A bunch of them for little tiny sceneries. Sceneries for what? That's right, little Bigfoots. Little Sam Squatches. Ugh. Be wonderful. Getting this done. Get this over here. There we go. It's a little faster if I keep this really close to the dot so I don't have to keep going a long distance each way. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. Getting some dots done. Getting me some dots done. I'm sure I have an annoying voice, but you know what? It will grow on you. It will grow on you like a like a like a face hugger into a chest burster. Eventually it'll burst with joy. Yes. That looks so cool underneath that black light. I'll show you it later with the lights off. It'll look even better. Because a lot of things are better with the lights off. Do, 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 do. Get more dots on. Get more dipping dots on. Again, the goal today, this stream, just get the dots done on this coaster. And then later, I'm going to watch a movie with my mom. I don't know if it'd be good or not. The trailers looked interesting enough. It caught my attention enough. It got my intrigue enough. It was mildly interesting enough. I mean, when I say mild, I mean I hope the movie itself isn't mild. It's just we're gonna watch Dust Bunny with Mads Mikkelsen. I hope it's good. I'll tell you about it later. Tell you about what I thought on a stream after post movie. Because even though I do artwork, I like movie talk too. I like having a good talk about a film here and there. And I want to make it a habit of talking while doing artwork too and multitasking. That's going to be good exercise for my brain. Yes, that will be. And eventually, I'm probably going to have to get a better microphone, maybe. I don't know if this webcam is good enough. We'll have to see over time. Put it down in the comments below. Okay, we got that piece done. Let's do this one. Dad want to hear one of these times when you do this so he understands how to start one of these. Okay. Getting some dots done. Yo, the stream's a lot better if you just turn the volume all the way down and play something else, play some music or something, you know, just saying. Because it can just be boring. It's just me pressing to epoxy with paint, just making a line of dots. I try to fill in the dead air, but nah. Sometimes I don't have much to say. So we need to work on some like background generated AI music. That'd be cool. So that way when I'm not speaking, at least you're hearing something mildly interesting. Because right now the visuals are very simple. I'd be fun to put on, like, if you have a pet bearded dragon and you put it on for your bearded dragon to watch. It's like all the motion and colors. That'd be fun for them. Or a cat, maybe. Probably more for a beardy than a cat. Cats like to look at birds and fish. But, you know. I got two beardies and I love to leave the TV on for them all the time. They love watching TV. And I put on all sorts of stuff for them. A James Bond marathon. I watch the Carol Burnett show. All in the Family. I show them old classics. I show them new stuff too. Like I'll show them gameplay. I'll watch gameplay of Death Stranding, or like you know, Zelda, Mario, even Pac-Man. Just something for them to watch. Sometimes I put on bird cams or squirrel cams or live aquarium cams they can watch, or even at a zoo where it's just literally a flock of penguins just walking around all waddling, or a zoo with a bunch of pandas. Just a bunch of pandas rolling around and stuff. They'll watch whatever. They love it. Onto this one now. I gotta stretch my arm. Oh my gosh. Try my best to get these coasters done so I can get them epoxied, but I can't epoxy yet because the epoxy area is not ready. But in the meantime, I can still get some other stuff done, like tiny trees. Little tiny trees. Yep. Just pretty much for the most part, every time I create stuff, I'm gonna stream it. Just put it online so people can watch me make things in real time. This will help out my art business. Because I'd love to quit my day job and just travel around the country doing different craft shows in a cool like tour bus or something and doing stand-up comedy. I like making people laugh. I'm just a clown without makeup. So when I'm done with these row of colors in this kind, I think I'm going to switch to different paint that can actually move quicker. I have a type of, I have no idea what kind of paint it is. It's like rubber or something like that. Not sure if it's silicone, but it goes on fabrics. It's a very 3D effect, like it's pretty cool. Need more orange. And yeah, it just comes right out of the bottle. Now you open up the tip and it's got a really neat, simple nozzle built into the bottle, so you can just pour right out into that. That is too much orange I poured out. Gosh darn it. Be wasting paint. But anywho, it goes easy right on the, and I have to constantly dip this into the paint and then dip it on here for just a few drips and then dip it back in there, and it's just like, oh gosh, this is time consuming. But sometimes this is the only way I can paint. You know, so you got to think about that. When you look at a piece, it's like, dude, it takes hours to get done. And at craft shows, I try not to charge too much for them. I want them to have a reasonably good price, and a lot of people are pretty surprised. They're like, God, that's really good. Some people even tell me they're like, I mean, I would have paid more for it. That piece is awesome. I'm very appreciative of it. I've seen people's faces when they're really happy when they buy a really cool piece from me that just like, oh my gosh, this will look cool on my ottoman and my table and stuff, and it's like a really trippy piece. One time I did a coaster with a bunch of it was literally just googly eyes in the poster with some really cool acrylic neon paints on it, so it looked really sweet under a black light, but it had all these eyeballs staring at you, and you could pick it up and shake it, and all the eyes moved independently. And the coaster had little tiny legs on the bottom, so the bottom one would get scratched up when you slide around the table, and every little leg had little googly eyes in the leg. So, oh, hey, cool. Those are done. Sweet. At least that one for that row. They're not done, but let's do this row. So orange, yellow. What comes after that? Green. Got to get some green. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Get a good glop of green on there. You know, I don't want this to take time from your work. I mean, getting ready for work. Oof. I gotta hurry and do this quickly. That glop is gonna dribble off that bottle cap. It's gonna flint dibble off this cap. We gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't want to hold it because it's like that paint's gonna slide off. I want it to be leveled. We're getting there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after I'm done with these row of colors. Like all the way through to the end of the with this one with the purple and the other one with the red. I'm gonna switch up the colors, switch up the paints. I mean, they'll be clearly looking different, but it'll look unique because they'll like stick up in the middle. It'll look like a cool coaster. All right. Don't know why. Okay. Well, that sucks. We'll figure it out. See you later. Having a good live stream, aren't we? Oh, Jesus, I'm just not reading the comments. Hi, hello. What up, Elena? It's going. I'm mostly focused on my dots here. That's why I barely look at the phone. When I do, it's just really I'm looking at my own hands. um, but yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. I want to turn up that music louder, but I don't want to get hit with a copyright. Well, I don't think anybody can even hear it. I can. I mean, barely. I just want it to be barely, but yeah, it's in the other room playing. It's muffled. How did my first time go? The first stream was easygoing. It was getting really tough towards the end because I was just getting tired, and I was straining a muscle. Nah. Wait, what am I doing? Oh no, I grabbed the wrong one. I got sidetracked. Okay, I can't read the comments right now. I will get sidetracked. I need the sidetracked. I'm gonna get distracted. I will paint over that green spot. Whoa. This paint's gonna lop over. dots on, get my dots on. Got my dots going. I'm just dotting away. Dotting my life away. Get me the dippy dots, dippity doopy doo dots, dippy dots. Oh, I gotta move this center. There we go. I was a little off screen. My bad. Yep. I know how to end this stream, so I know what to do when I'm done here. I'm hoping to get these darn dots done. I should. You know what? I will push through and do it. It's Sunday. I don't work today. I have time. Yeah, so what? My stomach just started growling at me. I can push through. Be quiet, stomach. You can eat itself for the meantime. Do 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 do. Got my paint. Got my paint. Doing a paint job. Giving this thing a good old paint job. Mm-hmm. Jobbing away the paint. Yep. Bid-da-boo. Boo-boo-boo. Doo-ba-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo. I cough and clear my throat a lot because I inhaled a bunch of pollen. Yeah. It's really good stuff too. Well, I'm glad you're subscribed. I'm very happy. And I can always use more subscribers. And if you're in South Michigan, you should totally come to one of my shows. Anybody in the ether that's listening. Okay, that one's done. Let's get this. Boom. Final green on this guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dot that dot. Oh, yeah. That's a good dot. That's a bad dot. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Parents, if you let your young kids watch, beware. Viewer discretion advised. Even though I try hard not to swear, things can slip through. I get a do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dotting away, dotting away. Dotting, dotting, dot the key. Yes, I totally believe in Bigfoot. It's totally out there. It's a undomesticated human species. Um, they're they meant they've always been out there in the woods. You know, nothing to do about it. They don't care. They don't care. They can see the infrared from the trail cams. That's why they don't get caught on them. I mean, I don't know. That's just an educated theory. You know what else I think? I think Bigfoot is a foot big. I don't mean in height. I mean in, you know. And I have no idea about girth. But anywho, yeah, aliens totally real because hey, we exist. If we exist, there's got to be other life out there that exists with weird arms and legs and fingers. I got 2 current viewers. Painting a coaster. That's it. It's a stream. I will keep my work up. Thank you very much. This will be a normal thing. You can always chime in whenever. I want to make this a normal thing. It's just to hang out, you know, anyone can come and just whatever. I want to try to not get distracted and still be able to read the comments and not mess up and make a mistake, which will probably still happen. All right, that's set. Is not forget the grain. Wonderful. Taking the remaining paint and I'm just wiping it on my shorts. My shorts are the painting or the wiping rag. All right. Hey, before I get back to painting, let's take a look at this real quick. Look at this jewel. I made this piece. It's a paperweight, set it right here. And it's an eyeball. Here's the back side. Look at all that. Look at those layers. It's got veins that are done in a rainbow. This is a finished piece right here. Isn't that cool? Look at that crazy, weird design. It's pretty sweet. Cool stuff. Yeah, you can spin it. Only do it on a soft surface. You don't want to do anything that's super rough or whatever. They can scratch the heck out of it. But yeah, they're fun to spin. It's that piece right there. And check this out. Look at this cube. Look at that. Isn't that unique? Guess what? It's a little jar. It's a jar. It's like it goes all the way, I think, to the white layer right there. So it's about that deep. And you can put stuff in it. All sorts of stuff. Like crystals, ashes, seeds, herbs, all sorts of different things. It's up to you. It's pretty cool. This is one of the many stuff I make. Isn't that cool? You see that jar encased in there. So each layer, what I did is the first 3 layers is just regular. It's epoxy mixed with pigments. Like sometimes I would do acrylic paints or regular like powder pigments that would give it that cool metallic-y look. The other layers where you can kind of like, hey, I can see through that, but there's colors still. So what I did is that those layers is mostly clear epoxy, and then I would take other epoxy that's mixed in with pigments, and I would just simply drip it onto the clear. The clear has to go in first, and then you drip the other pigment thick epoxy on top of that, and then it sinks slowly to the bottom. And the different pigments, or some of them are, you know, because of the different colors, they're made of different elements, different materials. Some of them have different weights than others. Some of them have different sinking rates. And they just look like crazy looking clouds. It's really cool. So I'm trying to get this to focus. I'm terrible using a camera, but yeah. And it's trippy as heck, man. I love making stuff like that. It's a good time. All right. Let's do more dots, shall we? Got more dots to do. We got a set. We got a piece to fix. Look at that. That's still drying, so I can't. That green dot, I'll paint that guy later. Let me get these guys out of the way first. So we got yellow, orange. What's after that? Frickin' red. Let's get some red in there. We got red. Gonna get some red paint. Gonna get that good old red paint. Get the gobble red paint. Yep. Thank you. I just love making trippy things. I got a trippy mind. Hmm. Yeah, that's better. Hold on. Hold the phone. Literally hold the phone. I'm holding my phone. The video quality isn't quite the best. But this is the best camera I got so far. And yeah, getting these are so that's cool. After these guys, these R.dubs, I get to change the paint. So I switch them, and it'll be quicker. I've already been doing this stream for how long have I been doing this? How long are we into it? It has been oh, I don't even know where the time's at. Ah, screw it, whatever. I gotta remember what time it is right now at least. It's 12:22. I'm probably 20 minutes in, maybe. Something like that. No, I started before 12. It was still morning when I started. Ah, whatever. Well, my goal is each and every stream it has to at least be more than an hour. You know? Very first stream was 2 hours and 16 minutes, I think, or 26 minutes. That's pretty cool. That's a good first stream. Oh, oh no, I'm out of frame. I'm back in frame. My bad. Oh no, that's because the camera moved. There we go. I'm such a dweeb. Yeah, I have a webcam that's literally sitting on top of this tripod, and the tripod is very old, and I can't properly tighten it down, so it just easily moves. And that's my fault. I need to get a better tripod. I'm kind of cheap and lazy. That's one of my flaws. But there are times I will splurge my money on expensive things. Like just recently I bought another webcam that was 70 bucks. I bought two 30-foot cables. Each one was about 30 bucks. So that's, more than 90 bucks right there and plus tax. I had to get for the other room to do epoxy. I need a different area, a different webcam and set up to do epoxy. It's all hooked up to the same computer. Let me hold this so I don't constantly block this. Sometimes I paint like a stupid dum-dum, okay? Just being honest with you, I do. Like getting my dots on. Wow, I was able to get a lot of dots with that one with that one dip. Oh man, I was able to get a ton of dots, man. Wish that was every time. Okay, not bad. Hmm. And after red, it will start back up with purple. And to be honest, that purple with the shimmer, yes, it's great, but I'm very low on that paint, and it is. Whew. I hate working with that consistency. So I have no choice, and that's okay. I'm going to be switching to a different purple. Um, Look, it happens, but it'll be a unique piece. So it'll have two different purples in it, two different reds, two different oranges, two different. So it'll just look different. Like it started with one type of color, the regular rainbow flat, starts with shimmer, goes into neon, and then all of a sudden it gets crazy spiky, but it stays neon. So those other colors I got. Oh, I got a hair right there. Oh, it's stuck. Crap. I need tweezers. Oh, crap. There's a hair in there. There's a little hair right there. I gotta get that thing. Hold on. I'm gonna get tweezers. Be right back. I got tweezers over here. Okay. All right, I'm back. Coming. Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay. All right. Yay. Back to business. Okay. We're good. All right. Wonderful. Hey, things happen. Oh, I'm done painting that part. Okay, cool. Hey, guess what? We can do this one. We can cover up that green now. Let's cover up that green. We're gonna do it. You ready? Make sure that's good in view. Yeah. Mistake covered up. Wonderful. It's like it was never there. Just like Tower 7. Anywho, just we are going to have a good time painting the dots down. Getting the ditting dots out of the way. Out of the way, be. Boom. Boom, chakalaka. These rows of colors, after I'm done with this red, are done. I'm going to have to finish those other two coasters, which are the last two colors, is blue and purple. And that includes that purple with the consistency I don't like to work with, but I have to be able to. I got to do it to finish those other three, because I need it to be on all of these in order for it to work properly. At least in my mind and my autistic OCD mind. Move that back. Sorry. Yes. Yes, eventually I'll bring one of my dragons on stream and you'll be able to see it eat a salad or something. They love eating their greens. Oh boy, do they. Oh gosh. That was a big chunk that would just went in there. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Happy accident, whatever. It was a happy big glop of an accident. Jeez. Fill up that one right there. I'm just full of flaws and mistakes. Look, it happens. It's all good. At least I'm not a cannibal killer, right? That would be terrible. Down behind the glass door is. Yep, gonna make this a job. When I start a stream, I will not end until objective is complete. At least try. It's coming together. Ooh. Uh, all right. Nice. Do this one. Dead air. Well, at least it's not no dead visuals. There's plenty of stuff to look at. So I'd say it's probably better to just, turn down the volume and play some music or something. Or again, put me to I'm the background of you while working on laundry or making the dinner for your family. Just like, you can kind of half pay attention to it. Do 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 do. It takes a long time to paint these dots just in this method. It does. Just, whatever. Is what it is. Ooh, this is a good way of painting. Do a twist turning method. And I'm able to get more dots down without having to bring it back to the bottle cap. Without having to dip it back into the bottle cap. There we go. See, I'm learning. I'm evolving. I'm changing my ways as we go about, and you get to watch me every step of the way. You get to be there with me. Isn't that cool? Oof, almost missed it. Oh, I did, and I messed up. Goober. Yeah, I'm just a goober. I'm a goober with the pooper. I'm a goop with the boop. Almost there, man. We're getting there. Trust me, when we get them other paints, it's gonna get so much faster. You'll notice a big difference. And then I can get things ready for the next stream. The next one. We're gonna be making trees, y'all. You're gonna join me for a tree making. Because we're a bunch of tree huggers, aren't we? Awesome. Get that out of the way. Let me get that there. Boom. I'm going to take this and wipe it on my shorts. Oh my gosh. Okay. Blue. You got the blues. All got the blues. Boom. 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 I've been doing this for years. And it wasn't until recently I thought, hey, maybe I should just stream this stuff. And just show people how I do this. Because I don't know how many times people have asked me, how do you make whatever the heck? And I'm like, make what? Oh my gosh, I make all sorts of different things. Different ways. So at least I can direct them somewhere and then go watch that. I'm going to have more things on here, though, of me making things. I go on to make cool little animations of me talking about certain movies. Like, not reviews, but critiques and stuff, maybe. I don't know. Or just what my opinion of the overall film was. You know, like for example, well, not even for example, but did you know if you liked a movie that I didn't like, we can still be friends. We can still have civil discourse, have lovely conversations, because it doesn't matter, because everyone has different opinions, and that's okay. I don't get it where people get so upset at somebody else because they didn't like Avatar and they did. You're like, no, you have to like Avatar because I do. And they get upset at them and they look at them as their arch nemesis. I don't get people like that. I don't get that stuff. Like, that's okay. Me and my brother watched Superman last year. Superman, what, 2025? And Superman's James Gunn. And, yeah, I did not like it. And my brother liked it. He thought it was pretty neat. I thought it was pretty dumb. I thought it was the worst Superman movie ever made. Like, it was generally stupid. But hey, that was me. He thought Lex Luthor was a cool, complex character. I did not. I thought he was kind of well, I mean, kind of a not make sense burger because the whole character didn't make sense to me. Why did he hate Superman? Because they never made it clear. Whatever. Just because he's an alien? No, any more than that? Whatever. I can complain about a movie and that's okay. And you can too, and that's fine. No big deal, y'all. No biggie. No big one. No, that one's done. Yo, my neck is hurting me. Maybe if I change my position. Yeah, this is a little better. I'm changing my posture. Either way, I gotta go through the pain, to get this cast done, this streaming. I have to work on these projects because you know what? I make money that way, and I also love doing it because it helps with my mental illness. I'm kind of a crazy person, and this artwork helps me with my it's like therapy. Helps me with my mental stuff. And I like to make this art to bring to craft shows and make people happy. They love looking at it. Even if they don't buy anything, that's okay. You don't have to. Looking is for free. The window looking is always free. And you can have a good time. Pick up a piece, look at it, look how it moves around. Some of them have really cool, like I've made pieces like little homemade like lava lamp coasters, like coasters that had little vials inside of them filled with like liquid like alcohol with like food coloring, so it would have different colors and it would look cool, and it had oil in it, so it would move like a lava lamp. It was pretty sweet. Have not made those in a long time, but I make really cool chainmail too. The chainmail's very fun to just look at and feel and run your hands across. That's cool. Please have clean hands and clean fingers when you come to my setup at craft shows. Don't just touch anything after eating a greasy pizza. I don't know how many times that's happened with kids. It's annoying. Kids gotta wash their hands. I'll have a thing of hand sanitizer right there. They can use the hand sanitizer. You can use that. Wipe your hands off before you touch any of my stuff. It's crazy. It's like, come on, kids. See you later. So yeah, these dots are coming along well, man. This blue's not been a hassle for me. It's wonderful. Up a little bit, sorry. Keep moving these coasters out of frame slightly. Try not to do that, but habit. All right. Good, good, that. Boom. Oh, I got a good itch from my leg. Oh, I'm getting it like a dog. Like when they got that good itch behind their ear. Oh, that feels good. Got that out of the way. What time is it? All right, we're doing good. I think I've been streaming for an hour. Well, it doesn't matter because I still haven't gotten this part done yet. So I gotta finish this part, and I gotta chug all the way through, man. This is gonna be rough. My back is starting to hurt already, or the back of my neck. I can do this though. But hey, this will be fun to do this for the streams, and then eventually I'll be used to this. Used to doing artwork for long periods of time. Usually I got to do them in like little increments, like an hour here or there or whatever. Not really more than that. But hey, I'll be doing more streams eventually. When I got used to the streaming thing. This is brand new to me. There's a second time for everything. No, that's not true. This is a first time for everything. There's not really a second. This is a second time for a lot of things. I should be saying. What can I say? I'm just a goober. Oh, buddy. I don't want to be done with this blue. So I can get done with that purple, and then I can get to the other paints that are going to work much faster. But are they going to be too fast? Well, it doesn't matter. We're kind of over, I think we're over an hour right now. And so by the time I get them done, they'll be well over an hour. Oh, it's a big glop. I didn't mean for that to happen. Yo, I want to see the back rooms. Looks interesting. I know some stuff about the lore, but I don't know the deep stuff. Like, I know the basics. It's a pocket dimension. Some may say it works kind of like a weird ecosystem. There are things, it's got inhabitants, anomalies, like creatures or something, but they're not all of them are dangerous. Some of them are very dangerous. You know, depends on what you encounter. Oh man, almost there. Almost there. Oh, what's this? Oh, got a stringy. Getting there. Oh, don't pull that off to the side. Jeez. Boom. Boom. The dots look like little tiny blueberries. Oh shit. I'm running low on that crap. I need a little blue. Just a little bit. I get a little bit of blue on here. Okay, that should be funny. That should be good. Just a little. Yep. Boom. 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 Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Oh, so close. Boom. 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 There you go. Let me fill that gap in a little bit. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, purple. Is this purple? The purple that's been giving me issues. Ugh. Let me wipe this on me shorts. Ooh, there's no stringies in it. It should run better. Let's hope. Let me, I'll grab that first. No, this. This is the first one I did with the blue. That's already a little drier, so it should work a little better. I just don't want to do a row of dots and do another row right after that one, because the wet paint sometimes they'll just touch each other, and if they do, they'll mix, and you don't want that unless you want to do something like that. So, you gotta be careful. And it's not like they touch and they just start mixing together. No. They just start mixing a little bit, kind of like they look like little like yin yang, kind of. Just one side glops on the other side glops onto that one. It's like they're giving each other a hug. I don't mind moving this so much. Sherman frame. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. We are getting it done, man. It's coming together. So, how's y'all Sunday going so far? Mine's going kind of swimmingly, pleasantly. Very, 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 very simple. Some point after the stream, I'm gonna go outside with one of my lizards, and I'm gonna pick honeyberries. Yep, that's right. I got a few hoscot bushes, honeysuckles, and they create the kind of berries that we can eat. Because there are kinds out there we cannot eat that are only for birds. That if you eat, it'll make you sick to your stomach. You'll puke your guts out. But these ones are honeyberries. These are actually very tasty, very edible. They're kind of sweet and sour, and yeah, I love them. I love them a lot. Do 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 do. Getting the dots on, getting the dots on. We got them diddy dots, diddy diddy dots dots. Diddy. Diddy he, diddy who, diddy do, diddy how. We're getting there, y'all. It's happening. My shoulders are hurting. This rainbow's looking excellent, though. I will say that. Yep, just another stream. Another stream with the dream team. Or the cream team. Uh, mm, hold on, got an itch. Oh. Ah, much better. Sometimes you just gotta get itch. You gotta get it, man. It doesn't matter where it's at. And it doesn't matter where you are. In public, you get that itch. In front of everybody. At a baptism. Oh boy, we are getting there. And then after this color purple, it's going to get done a lot sooner. I mean, it's going to go a lot faster, I meant to say. Because I'm going to break out the other paints. It's going to go quick. Just wanted to make sure each coaster had this shimmer of purple on it. The coaster and the base. The coaster carrier that's going to hold all these darn coasters. Zippity-doo, zippity-day. It's a live stream, folks. It's a live stream. It's live. Yeah, enjoy the good live stream. Live streaming, beaming. Stream beam. I'm filling up the dead air, y'all. I'm not exactly a radio host guy, in case you figured that out already. You haven't figured that out already. Gabagoo. No, I'm kind of an autistic man who does autistic ramblings. But it works out, y'all. Y'all. I'm excited years from now to build up my huge fan base and all my different fans to watch me create. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's done. They're not done, but I can stop working with those type of paints. And I don't have to work with this tool anymore at the moment. So, let's put that away. I have to stand up. Oh, my legs. Oh, my little legs. Here, in the meantime, while you're doing that, while I'm getting some paints, here, look at this. Hey, isn't that cool? I made this. I'm going to set this right here. You can get a cool look at that. Yeah, that's neat. Hold on, let me get my paints. Gotta step over here. I need orange. I need yellows, reds, purple, blue, and green. Luckily, these still glow under a black light too, so put those over there. Ba-boom, ba-boom, buddy boom. Let me get these paints out of the way. A little unorganized, but I'm doing my best. There we go. There we are. Caviar. Okay. Is that freaking cool? Look at that. I made this. Every layer, it's a thin layer of epoxy, and I poured each one. You could see the layers, and I painted a row of dots in a circle, starting small, going away, and it looks like a cool neon Christmas tree. And it's a neat clip. It's a clip, and it holds things. It holds all sorts of things. So, pretty cool, huh? Yep. Yeah, I love doing this. Guess what else? Look at this one. Boom. Look at that piece. Let me move this out of the way. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa, there's a tiny sailboat in there. It's got tiny cute legs. And look at the bottom. That is a seashell. as an actual real seashell that I built an entire island on top of using micro tweezers, like these, to put them in, like building a ship in a bottle. And those are tiny trees. And I have little Bigfoots hiding in the trees, and they stare back at you with their eyes and stuff. It's really cool. A little Bigfoot hiding in the trees. There's a little tiny Sasquatch in there. That's cool. But this is what I mean by I have to make a lot of tiny trees. So we'll be doing this the next stream. I'll be making little trees like this. Very colorful, different kinds. I don't do just one kind. I do many different groups, different colors, because I make different forests, different ecosystems. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So one of the things I do. You know what? While we're here, in the meantime, let me get all this stuff right here. I like to show a few pieces of artwork every stream. Show you something new, show you something a little different, while on top of that working on this other stuff, you know. But remember what I said before, I came prepared. Remember, this stuff looks cool under a black light. You've seen it under the white light. I'm going to turn lights off. I didn't mean to hit the camera, sorry. And I'm going to turn this bad boy on. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look how different this stuff looks under here. It's pretty darn cool. Look at that stuff. Oh my gosh. Totally different under the UV. Some of them look better than others. Yeah. Some of them don't pop as much. Others really pop. Boom. Look at that. Look at those colors. These coasters are freaking shining strong right now. That's insane. They're going to look great when they're done. Look at them coasters. Isn't that awesome? So, yeah, you get the gist of it. Look at my tiny painting tray. Look at all these colors. See, I love working. I love working with fluorescence. I absolutely do. Yeah. Back on. Back on. Ah, this stream's going so well. I think it is. Besides the pain in the back of my neck. Oh, I hate that. All right. Let me get this out of the way. But yeah, you get the gist of it. It's pretty sweet. Cool stuff, man. I'm going to get a drink of water. All right, back to coasters. Let's get these done. Get these guys painted. Okay, so we left off with red. So now we're gonna do purple, and we got this cool purple here, and it's a different kind of purple, and this is gonna go quicker now. This is gonna go quicker. So gotta get ready. Let me move this over here. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh, it's so much quicker. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I pressed on a little too hard. I don't want them that big. I want them a little smaller. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, getting the hang of it. Boom, boom, boom. It's been a while since I worked with this kind. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, that was quick. This is going to take so much quicker. I mean, this is going to take so much less time. Maybe move this over here so I don't dip my hand in it and mess up the paint. This is awesome. And it's got that cool 3D effect. It looks like spikes. Looks like little spikes. See that? It's different. Wow. This is awesome. This is really coming together. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. Not only am I going to get done quicker, I'll be able to get to some more stuff I got to do today, but it's like changing, it's transforming, where it's flat on the sides, on the edges, around here, and then you get to the middle, it all spikes up. It'll look like a crazy flower almost. So that would be pretty cool. Let's get this guy done. Yeah, it's fun stuff. Yep, I love working with epoxy. I love painting on epoxy. I love doing this stuff. It's a good time. Yep, good time. No alcohol required. This is really coming together good. All right, sweet. Let's push that aside. Get these other ones out here. So, okay, we're going to switch to a different color now because we want those to dry. Or do we? This is not acrylics, though. It's not like the others. So, you know what? Let me put these back. Let's keep working on these guys. So we got purple, not blue. Let's do that. Let's keep working on these guys right here. Up a bit, okay. Careful when pressing out, and then yeah. This is awesome. This is coming together so well. Nice. And it's plaid, but it still glows under a black light, so that's cool. It's very important. So that purple is plaid. Of course, the first purple I put on is a shimmer. It's metallic-y. Does not glow under a black light, but it shines. It will shine under a black light. It will shine under any light, really. It's freaking metallic-y. It's like metal shines. It's metal, yeah. I'm just goobing. Don't mind me. I'm just goobing my thoughts away. Yeah, this is a lot quicker. Sorry, I keep bumping the tripod. My bad. Not much I can do about that. And I'm excited to reveal when these are finished on a stream. That's going to be awesome. Because I'll be doing that too. I'm going to show everything I make. You'll be able to see it get made. Everything I make on these streams, you will be able to see made from beginning till end. It won't be directly in order because I work on multiple things at the same time. So while one thing is like drying from epoxy, I'll be working on another thing. So that's why when these guys are finished painted, well, they'll be ready to be epoxied, but I'm not ready to epoxy yet. So in the meantime, I will be working on little trees for little sceneries that I got to build that will be epoxied. And I can epoxy them all together during the same epoxy session. Isn't that pretty darn cool? So yeah, I have it set up. I have a whole plan set up. I've again been doing this for years. This is just my first time. This is, I'll be first time I'll be streaming it. I mean, this is my second stream, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I got these guys now we're going to do. So I want those to dry for a bit. Let's go to these guys. After purple, red. Let's get some red in there, shall we? We're gonna get the bread. Gonna get them reds going. Red the bed. Mm-hmm. Make sure I'm in view. Boom, 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 boom. So much friggin' quicker. I know, right? Big flippin' difference from just using the metal utensil. I'm trying to make this stream fun, okay? I'm a goober. I'm a goofball. I like to screw around. Quit screwing around. No. I'm gonna keep screwing around. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep screwing around till I get this paint job done. It ain't gonna be perfect, it never is, but it still will always look trippy. Oh my gosh, look at that. Holy crap. That is awesome. Next. Gilbert. I hear my mom yelling about something upstairs. I hope everything's okay. I can't leave to help because I'm streaming. It's okay. Someone's there to help her, though. Oh, it's food. Oh my gosh, I smell some really good freaking food. Holy crap, I better get this done soon so I can eat some food. That smells so good, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. She might be making blueberry tarts or something. I smell what it smells like. It's pizza? Okay, we're getting pizza. Okay. She made blueberry tarts yesterday, so I guess we're getting pizza today. Okay, pizza. Pizza's good. I don't mind pizza. It's not my favorite food, but I like it a lot. I like burgers more than pizza. Burgers are great. I love pizza, though. Pizza's a good time. I've had some great freaking pizzas in the world. The best pizza I've ever had in America was, I don't even remember the name of it. It was a mom and pa restaurant in the Goonies. What was it? Curtis City in the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Just a little tiny hole in the wall restaurant. It's like someone made part of their house into a little pizza restaurant, and it sat like maybe 20 people, maybe 25 people. I don't know. It was tiny, but it was cozy, and the pizza was amazing. It was the best pizza I had here in the United States. And I forgot the name of that pizza. But the best pizza I had in the world was in Italy. And I had it in multiple cities in Italy, so it tasted great everywhere, and it was different. And some of the best pizzas I had in Italy was, I kid you not, cold pizza with shrimp on it from the deli that they just pulled out. It was cold shrimp pizza, and it was amazing. It was delicious. It was cooked earlier that day. It was just sitting in the fridge, kind of. And I had it chilled, not heated. Cold pizza. It was tasty. It was really good. I had regular pizza too, fresh from their brick ovens they have. That was awesome. This stuff was so good. All right, we got to do orange next. The pizza in Italy, the best pizza I had in the world. And what's great about Italian pizza from Italy is that, dude, it's very few ingredients and it's dry. What I mean by dry, it's not like dry like a cracker. What I mean is it's not greasy as fuck. Oh, sorry, I swore. I didn't mean to swear. I'm sorry. Ugh, try not to swear, darn it. It's greasy as heck. And the pizza in Italy is not greasy at all. There's very little grease. That's what I mean by dry. It's so much packed with flavor and deliciousness. It's amazing. Yeah, Italian pizza, like pizza from Italy, it's great. It's awesome. It's really freaking worth it. Absolutely freaking worth it. Yeah. So yeah, I like pizza. It's a good time. But again, not my favorite food. It's good. It's up there, but it doesn't beat sushi. Sushi's like one of my favorite all-time foods. Sushi's great. Sushi's amazing. Burger and fries, awesome. Like a good freaking burger with fries, you can't beat that. I like sushi. I like shrimp pasta. I love a good shrimp Alfredo pasta. That's great. Shrimp fried rice. I freaking love that. And I think some of the best foods ever is just a simple but well done grilled cheese sandwich. I love a good freaking buttery grilled cheese sandwich. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Yeah. What's one of my least favorite foods? I don't know. Pineapple on pizza. It's just gross. I don't like it. You can eat it. That's fine. You know what I like in my pizza? My two favorite ingredients? Well, I like lots of different things, but I like, the sausage, green peppers, onions, good stuff. But my two favorite ingredients on pizza, mushroom and pepperoni. That's it. It's perfect. I mean, pepperoni pizza is great, but add some mushrooms. Oh, oh, it's good stuff. Love that. Mushrooms and pepperoni, man. Good stuff. Man, I love sushi. But yeah, we're getting pizza. Pizza's good. Hey, dude, we're getting done quick. We're getting there. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be doing good. We're gonna be doing grand. We're gonna be doing great and grand. I have a message. Who messaged me? Who is messaging me? Okay. We are doing orange. No, no, no. We just did orange. We're doing yellow. We're doing yellow, you yellow bellies. Okay. These coasters are going to look great when they're done. They're going to look so cool and so trippy. And so um inexpensive. I don't charge a lot for my artwork. I don't want to. It's something I do all the time anyway, and it's something I have to do just to help with my mental health. So I already know when this coaster set is done. Oh man, it's probably gonna be like 45, $50. And that's not too bad. Some people charge so much more for coasters. It's insane. But I have to charge that much for not only my time and labor, but for the epoxy I have to use. I have to buy more epoxy so I can get more stuff, more paints and stuff. So, but that's not a bad price. Pretty good for a whole set. 5 coasters with a holder. It's pretty good. Dude, I got other coasters. One coaster, a little bit, because I put a lot of time in them. They're like $30 per coaster. And it's not a set, it's just one coaster. But they're amazing. They're incredible. But I got coasters that are $10. I got coasters that are $6. Very simple coasters, but still very neat looking. So I do lots of different ranges. You know, it's going so much quicker. All right. Might as well finish these ones like this. So, okay, after yellow is green. We are doing so good. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sticking with me, y'all. There's less space. It's going to take less time to get covered up. Isn't that cool? We're getting there. And then you won't have to hear my voice anymore for this stream. My annoying voice. I think I have an annoying voice. I do. Hey, I can think that. That's my voice. Oh, did you see that? It just glopped. It just pooped on there, man. I'm trying to make spikes, not big glops like that. Oh well, it happens. There was an air bubble that got in there. A little air bubble got in. It made it go, "Roar," and then it just had a little mess on my coaster. Ugh. We are doing good. We are farmers. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Those stupid commercials. Okay. All right. Oh, close that up. Hey, no, I'm not going to close that up because while I have green out right now, I'm going to use it on these guys. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Might as well. So it's here. I don't have to open up again for a minute. This is so much quicker. That is looking so cool. Look at that. This is neat. And remember, this is just the underside. It's going to be like this. And I'm going to give it pretty legs. I'm going to give it pretty legs. Sorry, I'm a goofball. Oh my gosh, my neck is hurting. But we're gonna push through this. We're almost done. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at those guys. They're almost there. Almost there. We're getting not almost. We're getting there. All right, I can pack this green away now. But I'm gonna stay on these guys. Let's do ooh, let's do wait, yellow. We're gonna do yellow. Getting a little tiring, but again, pushing through it. We got this. I got a cousin who's a tattoo artist. She's done my tattoos. And she can do a tattoo on someone. She's done 6-hour sessions before. She can go up to 6 hours. That's nuts. Man, I gotta take breaks. I'm a break taker, man. What can I say? I'm a silly, goopin' goofy, goobin' goober. I'm a goober with the pooper. Anyway, so yeah, these dots got to be done, and then they'll be filled up with epoxy. And then once they're filled up epoxy, the regular coasters will be done. The coaster holder will need legs, because I like to give all my little coaster holders legs. If they're regular coasters without holders, like by themselves, I give them legs too. These ones don't need legs because they're going to be held into this big boy. So what I mean by legs are like what you saw earlier with this piece. Look at this little, see this little cool. These can be used as coasters, by the way. But this little scenery thing that can also be used as a coaster, these are little legs. Isn't that cool? It shines so prettily. So prettily. Oh, man. All right, let's get some orange in there. We want to get these gaps, these holes, similar sides to these holes. That's what we want. So that's what we're going to do. Orange is next. Come here, little orange. Come here, be my orange. This color is looking so beautiful. I don't know about you, but I love rainbows. Rainbows are gorgeous. I have so much rainbows in so much of my artwork. They're so pretty. They're trippy. They're a little gay, but I love them. It's cool. It's neat. I'm a comedian, in case you haven't tell. In case you haven't figured it out. Good. These guys. I'm a comedian, I'm autistic, and I have Asperger's, and I like drawing dots and circles and whatnot. I'm just a simpleton. I just like to have good fun times painting. Can't mess them up like that. There we go. I'm just a simple painter doing my paint jobs, painting away. Oh my gosh, this is looking so cool. And we're getting close to being done here. Getting close to ending the stream. Anywho, let's get to these guys. After green is blue. Let me get this blue on. Move these guys over there. Get these guys over higher. These coasters are looking so pretty. Remember when I started them? They were nothing. They just had that green kind of bluish color, and then now they're looking like these gorgeous freaking rainbows, man. Good stuff. Oh, I gotta maneuver around this. I think this be my main job, where I can quit my day job and just do this a lot, and then go travel across the country in a cool trailer or a tour bus and do different craft shows and sell my artwork at different shows across the country and do stand-up comedy shows because I just love to make people laugh. I'm an aspiring comedian. I am a comedian. I'm just not a professional stand-up yet. I would like to be. It's a fun time. I like to make a fool out of myself in front of lots of people. It's a good time. It makes other people feel good. My mishaps and my flaws. So yeah, make a thing out of it, man. I want to be a traveling freaking uh circus freaking jester whatever who sells art. I don't know. Man, I don't know how many times I've seen comedians at shows and afterwards they're like, "Hey, come after the show. We're selling CDs and T-shirts at my table." And then me after my comedy show, like, "Yeah, come to my table. I got lots of really trippy, cool handmade artwork to look at." I could have T-shirts and CDs, but I'm gonna have a lot of handmade stuff that you're gonna remember forever. That's gonna sit on your ottoman. That stuff's gonna look cool as heck. Let me tell yous. You know what? I'm gonna set these aside. I'm gonna get these finished. They're so freaking close. They're right freaking there. I'm gonna get them finished. Let me do that. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost done. This is close to almost now. So purple, purple. Gotta get on the purple. Oh my gosh, getting so close. And then I could take a break from get off this stream, and then I'm gonna probably take a nap, eat something, then take a little nap, and then watch a movie with my mom. We're gonna watch Dust Bunny with Mads Mikkelsen. He was the villain of in Casino Royale. Awesome jobs, chef's kiss. Oh my gosh, loved him. So my nephew's 15 years old, and I've been getting him into a lot of movies. Sorry, that sounded weird at first. And I want to get him into all the James Bond films, all of them. I like them all, even the bad ones. I like them. They got good stuff in them. Um, his first one I showed him was Casino Royale, which is a pretty darn good one. And I want to show him all the Daniel Craig movies, ones, and then when we're done with that, go right into Sean Connery's. Start from back in time, back in the '60s, and then go to the one the one dude that was Bond once, the Aussie, and then Roger Moore, love him, and then God darn it, I forgot the name of the other guy. And then Charles Brosnan. I'm sorry, he was the villain in Hot Fuzz. I forgot his name. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna go through all the Bond movies eventually. That'll be fun. That'll be good ride. Man, I love Moonraker. It's a fun time. I love Moonraker, The Spy Who Loved Me, Man with the Golden Gun, good stuff. And of course, Goldeneye is awesome. And yeah. Oh, and I like Skyfall a lot. I really like Skyfall. It's one of my favorite ones. It's a good time, even though Daniel Craig to me is the worst Bond. Red. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. These coasters are gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. And it'll look even better when I fill them up. When I fill them up with resin. Yeah, that's. I don't know where you thought I was going, but I was referring to resin. So close, so close. This purple next to this red next to the purple. I want to make sure you get the dots nice and good small. I don't want it to be crowded. I want them to fit in there well, like a puzzle. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, so orange is just filling up those guys. That's it. Oh my gosh. Let me get orange and orange and orange and Oh, wait a minute. No, what am I doing? You know what? No. Finish these. Finish these. Then you can go into the next one. They're almost done. We're going to do orange. Just some orange. Just filled up the little bits, the little middles with some orange. Did I just do that coaster out of frame? Oh, I just did that one coaster out of frame. I'm sorry. You didn't see me paint the other one. Well, yeah. You get the gist. Okay. This looks so cool. All right, sweet. Let's put that away. We're almost there. Look at those guys, dude. These ones are done. These ones are painted. Oop. Let me get that back in the focus. Okay. These ones are painted. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. All right. Let's get these other ones done. We're getting there. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close. We're getting so close. My back is hurting me. Ah. My shoulder blade. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, red. We need red. I almost did it out of frame again. I'm being a goober. I'm sorry. Here, let me move the camera down a bit more. Okay, maybe that'll make it a little bit of a difference. Okay. Just being a bit of a goober. All right. Let's get this one. So yeah, now we know I got these coasters painted in 2 streams. Well, we'll have them painted in 2 streams. Almost there with this. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Purple. Gotta do them purples. Them purple dots. Pippin purple. Okay, so I think 2 more rows with this and it'll be done. Or 3, I don't know. All right. Oh, so close. Always checking the monitor, make sure I'm in freaking camera view, you know? All right. Poiple. Poiple. Get them poiples. I am a goofball. Sweet. These ones I can end in blue. These 2 right here. These 2 right here I can end in blue. That blue in there. Boom, 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 boom. And that blue in there. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And just this guy? Oh my gosh, that's it. That's this amount of space. Getting that blue in there. And after that, I'll be able to do a row of green and then probably some yellow. Yep. And it will end in yellow. And this guy, that is cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The last dab. The last dab. Ah. All right. That's it. We did it, fellas. We did it, boys and girls. Let me move this. Let me get this stuff in front here. That was a good stream. Look at this. This is what we got done. Look at that. And here's some of the artwork I brought on today. It was a good stream. Got this done. Let me move these over here to the back. There we go. Okay. Got these guys painted. So guess what? I get to fill these up with epoxy. The next time I'm able to do epoxy, we got a little hair right here. I'm going to remove that freaking hair out of there. Get out of there. Hold on. There's a freaking hair in here. Get out of there. Okay, it's out. We're good. We're good. We got the hair out. Okay, so. Cool. Next stream, I'm going to work in this area. We're going to make little tiny trees. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be trees, nothing but trees. I'm going to try to get as much trees as I can done. It takes like 1 to 2 minutes to do one tiny pine tree. And I need to create dozens of pine trees. So like half of that stream will just be doing pine trees. So yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. Thank you for joining me. It's been a good stream. I'm so happy. I'm happy to be a YouTuber. This is the beginning of a whole new revelation, a whole new journey. I'm so excited for you guys to be there with me. And we'll hold hands together on the way through this gate. Yeah, it's going to be great. All right, well, peace out. That's the stream. See you later. I'm outies.